Before we get started with this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about me and why I make these videos. It's a little hard to talk about actually, but my dad growing up kept us boys outdoors pretty much. Taught us how to hunt, how to fish. So did my Uncle Bob. My grandfather, he taught me a little bit about it too. Can't get out to the woods no more because he has heart issues. They say that the adrenaline rush could send him into cardiac arrest and he could die out here in the woods. Sucks not having him out here with me anymore, but I understand why. The man still has a huge passion for the outdoors. You can see it in his eyes when we sit down and talk about it. He was initially the reason I started making these videos. I figure I would bring the woods to him since he couldn't get out there to do it. And he started loving the videos. Honestly, I think he's my #1 fan. I love you, Dad. About 5 years ago, my little brother, he's 36 years old. Honestly, he was my best friend, best hunting buddy I could ever have in my life. And he passed away at 36 years old. He had a huge blockage in his neck. Didn't know it, he was 90% blocked, and he had a heart attack and he passed away. We lost him. And that tore my family up. Tears my dad up, still to this day, tears me up. I think about him a lot. Every day, not a day goes by that I don't. Especially when it gets closer to hunting season. You know, we always kind of kept a tradition. We used to all hunt together and stuff on Thanksgiving. You know, just the morning, because, you know, we got other things to do. We got to be with the family and friends and all that. But even if we weren't together, because, you know, he moved up north and I lived down here, he was about 3 hours away. Even though that we weren't together, we always made it a point to get out to the woods, and we stuck to that tradition. Still doing it to this day. Can't stress it enough how important family is, especially in the outdoors. It's all about making the memories and the time that you spend out here. It's not so much to kill. It's it's hard to even talk about. But I guess the whole point to this is you don't know how long you got, or how long the ones that you care about have got. I know I'm not wording this right, but spend as much time as you can with them outdoors, making those memories. They will last you a lifetime. You look back on them, you'll smile. Get your kids out there hunting and fishing. It doesn't matter if you hunt or if you fish or if you just like to camp or just spend the time out there. It is about the memories. You'll thank me later. You'll see what I'm talking about. Another reason that I make these videos is I'm 45 years old. I got no kids. Wish I'd have done that a little differently. I got 33 years experience hunting, not to mention the experiences I have out fishing, trapping, anything to do with the outdoors, man. I've been doing it my whole life. I always wanted to grow up to be an outdoorsman, like my grandfather, my father, my uncle. I always wanted to be included. Been a huge passion of mine. And I can't stress it enough. Get your kids in the outdoors. I don't care if you're hunting, if you're fishing, if you're picking around mushrooms, if you're camping, canoe trips, anything. Get them out there and get them off these stupid devices. It ain't doing nothing for them, but basically warping their mind. It's all our jobs. It really is, as sportsmen and outdoorsmen. Teach these kids about the outdoors, and not just the kids, anybody for that matter that has an interest. I don't care if you're 50 years old and you finally decided you wanted to hunt and you wanted to learn. I'm willing to teach. Definitely need more hunters and outdoorsmen. The sports they're dying, and I don't want to see that. I don't want to see our heritage and our traditions and all that just lost to history. It makes me sick to my stomach to even think about it. But truly what it's all about is the memories and the times that we spend out there with friends and family. I can't stress that enough. I'm pretty much the last one left in the family that's hunting. I've got my little cousin. He's 13. He's getting there. I'm hoping one day that he follows in the family footsteps and becomes a sportsman for sure. Love the kid to death, but sometimes he needs some motivation to get out there. But like I say, he might not be ready yet, but I don't want to push it on him. Last thing you want to do is push it down the kid's throat and totally drive them away from the sport. Let them figure it out on their own. If that's something they want to do and be a part of it, you can coax them in a little bit here and there. You know, sometimes things change and it's out of our control and there's not a thing we can do about it. But like this place that I'm on, this piece of property, for example. Our family's been here playing in the woods, family and friends. I've been doing it my whole life out here. Everybody I know of in my family's been doing it like 50 years. I've been doing it myself at least 40. Been out here playing around. This big silver maple behind me here, that right there is what we call I call it family tree. Me and my brother always called it the family tree. And the reason we call it the family tree is it's got the names and initials of everybody that pretty much grew up playing on this piece of land. We used to sit here, me and my grandfather, and shoot squirrels. There used to be a picnic table. They used to sit off to my left, and we'd sit on that picnic table and wait for the squirrels. That was some of my first hunting experiences with him. I'll never forget it. He was a wonderful man. I miss him so much. But like I said, it's little things like that. Definitely keep the traditions. Like I said, we don't know how long we got, so make the most of it. Make as many memories as you possibly can with the ones that you love. Even if, you know, things get a little rocky and you guys aren't talking. Life's way too short for that, man. Suck it up. Do what you got to do. Last thing you want to do is live with regrets. I hope I didn't depress anybody. I just, getting closer to the holidays and everything, I've just got a lot on my mind. It's been weighing on me and I needed to get it off my chest. That, and I figure I'd let you know a little bit about me as a person. I guess we'll get on with the video. Hey y'all, back in Suburbia again, chasing whitetails. We're gonna see how it turns out. This is day one. It's been a few weeks since I've been in here. Checked trail cameras today for first time in a while, and it's been busy the last 2 weeks. Got a pretty decent buck showing up on camera the last 4 nights, daytime and evening. This is my first afternoon back in the stand. We'll see how it turns out. Stay tuned. back and be quiet and see what happens. It's day number 8 of my Suburbia hunt. It's the last day of the gun season here in Michigan. I haven't seen much. It's about, I think at 8:30, maybe 9 o'clock. I haven't seen nothing yet, just squirrels. Tons of squirrels. I know where I'm coming from my squirrel hunting video. But anyways, I'm going to shut up, get off this thing, and hunker down, and see how it turns out. Wish me luck. The planes are loud. It's about 12:30. Ain't seen nothing. I'm gonna climb down, check trail camera real quick. Got one that's pretty close to me. I'm gonna go check it out. Hopefully there's something good on it. Like I said, I'm gonna get down, call it quits for the morning, and go watch some of the Michigan game. They're playing Ohio State today. Go Blue. And y'all stay tuned, see what happens. Just checked the weather. Looks like we got some severe weather coming in for this afternoon's hunt. So I guess we're going to end our Michigan firearm season this morning. I guess better luck next time, huh? I guess that's real reality TV for you. Not everybody's successful all the time. Really appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to hit your like and subscribe button. And until next time, this is Outdoor Stories Television.